friends, welcome to Target UPSC. We are happy to announce we are launching Ethics CLGAR series. So in this program, what we are going to do is we are going to have daily answer writing on ethics along with content enrichment. We are going to give you a detailed timetable about things which we are going to cover in next 30 days. In the morning, we'll give you questions with respect to ethics. You have to read the topic in that day, write the answers, and simultaneously and by evening you would get the best model answer along with enriched content which would have data, diagrams, examples. So it's going to be a mix of both content which would be provided through PDFs, and also few of the lectures would be covered through videos. To give you an example how we would go through this series is, so if we take a topic from our syllabus on ethics, that is utilization of fund. So the question could be underutilization and misutilization of fund is the major reason for poor development administration. So this could be the question. Through this question, what we are going to do is we are going to cover the whole topic of utilization of fund. So to start with, what we would cover through this LGAR series is we will give you answer to this question along with certain examples and diagrams to support the whole topic of utilization of fund. To start with, the introduction could be efficient public fund management is an important tool for effective development administration. So this could be the introduction to your answer. Next, what you would cover is how misutilization and underutilization leads to poor development. This you need to explain through a diagram which you would see in the left, in which we have seen that misutilization and underutilization leads to poor implementation of schemes and programs, thus leading to poor development. So this diagram is a simple diagram and we would give you through this LGAR series. Secondly, we'll give you reasons for underutilization of public fund. So there are many reasons. One of the important reasons for underutilization of fund is, first is lack of proper planning. Second is there is hierarchical decision making that leads to slow decision making, and the program is not implemented and the funds are not effectively transferred. Next reason is centralization of decision making. The decisions are taken at the centers and implemented at the lower level, which leads to delay in taking decision and transfer of funds. One of the other reason is we have not focused our budgeting system based on outcome budgeting. It is mostly an outlays type of budget and not an outcome type of budget. And one more reason is we lack technical expertise and capabilities for proper implementation of policies. So these are few of the important reasons for underutilization of public fund. The next thing you need to write is what are the reasons for misutilization. One of the important reasons for misutilization of fund is lack of accountability and checks and balances. Second is lack of public participation in the form of social audit to check on public authorities whether they are doing their function effectively or not. Third is nexus between politicians and bureaucrats. Fourth is poor conviction rate, which leads to lack of deterrence. So all these reasons leads to misutilization of funds. To support both underutilization and misutilization of funds, you can give the example first of smart city schemes in which the funds were underutilized, and MP-LAD scheme where the funds are misutilized. Both of this leads to lack of proper development. Next is you need to write what could be the impact of underutilization and misutilization of public fund. One of the major impact could be rising inequality. The second could be degradation of public trust. Third could be poor public service delivery. And fourth would be underdevelopment. So these are the impact of misutilization and underutilization of fund. You can see the diagram on the left. You should also write what are the principles based on which public fund utilization should be based on. There are three principles on which public fund management or public fund utilization should be based on. First, the most important is it should be based on the principle of trusteeship. That is, the fund belongs to the public and the administrator are just managing the fund for the public, for the welfare of the public. Next is the management should be based on the principle of appropriateness. The fund should be used effectively at the right time, at the right place, in right quantity. So these two principles should be at the core of public fund management. And last would be what would be the solution for proper and effective public fund management. First solution could be use of e-technology. You can give example of public finance management system which is implemented by Ministry of Finance for transparent and quick delivery of funds at the appropriate level. Second could be promoting social audit. You can write the example of Meghalaya government which has passed a law with respect to social audit. Third is you need to promote decentralization and delegation of function at the right place so that decisions are taken faster and the funds are utilized in an effective way. And last could be building capacities in the field of budgeting and accounting in public administration so that there is proper planning and management of the budget. And to write a conclusion, what you need to write is the process of public fund management should be driven by three qualities, that is economy, efficiency and equity, so that it leads to effective development. If you want to know about the schedule and the sample of the LGAR series, you would find in the description the schedule, the payment link in the description process, in the description box, with respect to LGAR series if you wish to join. So what we have done is we have completed the whole topic of utilization of funds comprehensively. We have looked into a diagram also, we have looked into examples also, we have looked into the principles which should guide effective management of public fund. So ये सब कुछ हमने इस topic में cover कर लिया है.